2A family, what's good with you? Yo fam, so the channel just hit a milestone. We've been 1 year now on YouTube. We started the channel back in March of 2021. And, you know, it's caused me to be very retrospective, and I've been thinking about it for a while now, knowing that the 1 year anniversary was coming up, and, you know, I was kind of taking stock of it, and I thought, man, maybe people would benefit from my thoughts relative to this. Maybe there's somebody out there who is thinking about starting a YouTube channel and wants to kind of get a sense of it. Maybe there's people out there who are just started their channel and are looking for some input and could use some input. And maybe there are people out there who just watch and have wondered, wow, I wonder what goes into it. So I just thought I'd share a few of my thoughts with you guys in a short video. Like I said, I started the channel back in March of 2021, and really the best thing I did relative to starting the channel is to have little to no expectations. This was not about being famous. This was not about being some kind of celebrity. This was not about monetizing something to grab the bag. It was not about any of those things for me. For me, it was really about, I had fell in love with YouTube. I had become a gun nut right at the start of the pandemic, and I had immersed myself in gun culture and YouTube, Guntubers and content. And this was really, I thought, a way for me to kind of chronicle my gun journey. The other thing that was really a motivating factor for me is, quite frankly, y'all, I knew that there was a community of people of color out there who were really into guns. The number of African Americans buying guns since the start of the pandemic has been skyrocketing. But I really didn't see very many faces in the black community on YouTube. Now, some of that was just my own ignorance, because I didn't know how to find them or where to find them. And sometimes on YouTube, you have to seek things out, and you can't just rely on the algorithm. But then, back then I had no idea about how to go about doing that. And so, yes, I knew Coleon Noir, and obviously he's one of the biggest faces and names in the 2A community. I had stumbled on the 32 Icon, and I thought she was dope. I thought her content was incredible. And I found a lot of other, you know, really good YouTubers out there. But I didn't see a lot of people that looked like me. I definitely didn't see anybody that looked like me in the state of California, where we have way more, you know, kind of restrictive gun laws and things like that. It's much harder, I think, to be a gun enthusiast in the state of California, because there are a lot more hurdles you have to jump over. So I started my channel with just that in mind, really to chronicle my journey and to try to find a community. And to that end, family, I feel like this year was a huge success. I had no expectations relative to subscribers or anything like that. You know, I had heard a lot of people, looked at a lot of videos about how to start a YouTube channel. And I knew there are people who had YouTube channels for years and never get to 1,000 subscribers, and some people who get to 100,000 in a year. You never know on where you're going to fall in that side of the spectrum. So I really didn't have any expectations about that. I really didn't care about that. That was not my motivating factor. But one of the things that I wanted to do with my channel is I wanted to be consistent. I wanted to hold myself personally accountable to be consistent, to make sure that I was putting out content that I thought was informative, that was hopefully entertaining, and that, you know, would kind of be a measuring stick for my growth. And I feel like, again, I was very successful at doing that. I put out, at minimum, 2 videos every week. And I'm not talking about like little shorts and stuff like that. I mean thoughtful videos where I actually thought about the topic, you know, kind of gathered background information on the topic, put it together, shot it, edited it, produced it, and got it out there. And I, over 100 and something episodes in a year, I thought that was great. I kind of reached that milestone and had that expectation, and I accomplished that. And so, what I didn't anticipate though is what the channel would do, how the channel would change my life personally. So I will say this, it's a lot of work, y'all. It's not, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube and you think it's all fun and games, when you're, when you work your day job and you're exhausted and you're tired and you realize, oh, I don't have videos done for this week or whatever the case may be, and I don't feel like editing, to still do that, it's work. Now, as far as like monetary investment, there's a lot of that involved too. But I think the channel, like most things in life, you get into it what you put out of it. If you invest a lot of time, effort, and energy into it, if you have some monetary investment into it, you're going to get a better return. If you kind of half-ass it and don't really put much into it, then you shouldn't expect much out. And so one of the things that I feel like really was a reward, in addition to the things I've already talked about, is the experiences that I've had as a result of the channel. Developing relationships with some of the largest gun manufacturers and accessory manufacturers in the world, to the point now where they trust me enough and they see my content and they're willing to partner with me and provide products for me to review and talk about and bring to you guys. I certainly didn't anticipate that when I started the channel. No way, no how did I think that was going to take place. The fact that I went to SHOT Show, I got to go to SHOT Show after going back and looking at the last however many years of SHOT Show and thinking how cool it was. The fact that in my first year I actually got to attend was amazing to me. That's certainly not something that I anticipated. The fact that I've connected with that community that I was longing for, where I found out, oh my God, man, there's more than just two black gun tubers out there. There's a bunch of us, and we're all over the country, and we can get together and we can talk. And I've had the opportunity to meet some of them and hang out with them. Was amazing to me. Something I never anticipated when I started my channel. I can't believe I've got affiliate relationships and merchandise store and all of these things. I never anticipated it at all when I started my channel. It really, like I said, was more, I thought maybe I get a few subscribers, I find some people out there that were into guns like me, maybe I could go to the range with and do something. That was it, y'all. That was the extent of my expectations when I started the channel, and it's turned into a big part of my life, man. And a year later, 4,000 subscribers plus later, 500,000 views later, I don't know how many hours, tens of thousands of hours of people watching my content, man. I just feel very fortunate and very blessed, and I am so happy that this is something that I decided to embark on. And more than anything else, it's you guys. It's all the support and the love that I've gotten from you guys. And one thing I'll say about the gun community, I found it to be very, very welcoming. People who knew that I really wasn't into guns all that much prior to the pandemic. I thought people would look at me a certain way. They didn't. They embraced me. And I learned a lot from the comments. Things that people would say in the comments that I would pick up, and that was part of my education along this road. So I want to thank you guys. And yeah, there's always going to be some haters. There's always going to be some detractors. But I got to say, fam, the vast majority of the people that I have encountered in the 2A community have been welcoming, have been incredibly welcoming. And I've got subscribers from all parts of the country, from all different racial backgrounds, all different socioeconomic backgrounds, and almost all of them have been welcoming to me and supportive of me and encourage me. And man, for every little hater that comes along and's got something to say, I probably got 500 positive things that are coming my way, man. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming with me along this journey. Hopefully you've had the opportunity to learn some things from me or be entertained by me. And man, I just want us to keep walking, keep growing, keep bringing bigger and better things to the channel, because you guys deserve it. And man, 1 year, y'all. 1 year. Who would have known? Who would have thought it? Anyway, fam, again, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Take care of each other. Until next time, peace.